Yeah, they want to give it one more go here. I think sometimes this turns into a PB hunt. This is like, you know what, the conditions don't get any more prime than now. All finalists to the lanes, please. All finalists to the lanes, please. All finalists to the lanes. Still haven't got we still haven't got our other finalists called yet.
No, we haven't actually. Do you know what Act PB will be?
Oh, excellent effort. Want to be part of the burnout? Want to be part of that as well? Good skip. I don't know, maybe in the 40s or the 50s. Yeah, 740, 750. Very good reaction. Back in, just to see. They do that big thing that Penrith does up here, almost they jump all over the top of each other. You know it's probably a PB. There's a couple of high fives, I go good run, but
no jumping from the Penrith this weekend.
No. That's a bit sad, isn't it?
Dead.
For who? Sad for who?
Just run. Okay, Patrick Long with Rome. It's just a grudge run here before we get into a finalist. Just let the parachute get in. So my pushes out on the start. Now that was racing. You'd actually get scored by the parachute in past the burnout pad.
Promoted near the end, 807, 181 mile an hour, but it still goes to show how good that start line is, eh? On a 28.9 tyre, to stop a 28.9 tyre dead is a decent feat. They had plenty of power on board at the beginning there as well, but it just goes to show how grippy that is. All right, well, this is...
It's sort of like dead, it spun a little bit.
This may not be a grudge, this may be one of our finalists right here. Because I see maybe the Starlet. I don't know.
We haven't considered
no. He might have thought he's already out of contention and that this is just a grudge. But the Starlet's kind of obvious in its appearance here when we haven't called the finalists. So Kip might think he's out, so he's just going to give it a run here. All right.
Yep.
We've noted that the crew's got very interesting and highly detailed shirts that we actually do. Terry didn't spot that. Quite the team shirt, I notice. Quite the team shirt. Yeah, we're spreading them up with their crew style. We're going to keep an eye out. Sometimes it's not quantity, it's quality. Carrying out everything professionally on the line, and he's just going to give it another run in. Now, he went 22 on the last run.
Yeah, it's a big budget for the team.
So he went 22 on the last run.
I think they've gone into the 7th ones.
So here we go. Sammy Kyprios going to send it one more time tonight. Been a very good warrior for Piston Brigade in Pro Compact. He's got a level 3 RZ. Need one more time here. Go boys, 720, 192 mile an hour. What a way to finish off the weekend, boys. Happy with that? They're stoked with that. Hope you folks were stoked with that, watching from the grandstands and people watching at home, but what a number. Straight down Broadway, 80-inch wheelbase. Like a rocket, that 3RZ. And yeah, you almost want to go again. It must have felt so good. when it all works well like that, it's like, oh, I still got fuel, isn't it? It's like, yeah, everything's good. Oh, we could go again if we want.
Well, it was a quick turnaround for them. It's
yeah.
only about 30 minutes from when they ran round 3 to that grudge run.
Now, so look, here we go. This is our final tweak as we are now assembling all of our finalists to the lanes. We have still not quite got our pairings for our pro categories, however, as we continue to repeat, and our finalists at the moment are in the following classes: modified compact with Ross Cooley of Vito and Nathan Peters, so they should be in the lanes. Strength compact will be Zachary Anderson and Michael Osborne. All motor is Ben Wilkinson and Nick Pence. Modified 10.5 is Rod Cady and Josh Moore. That's a quick look down the deep end there, I notice. Street 289 is Chris Adams and Mohammed Salame. And Euro, Stuart Twydale and Hayley Menz. Rezcar Keaton, Guy Hall and J315. And Danny Lansdowne and Steve Faraday and J275. Plus, Marky's already gone for a bit of a wind up to see who our Pro Turbo, Pro Compact Battery Speed and Pro Mod finalists are. Just a little bit of tyre sled. Not much, he's just noticing he's got a few little things to maybe iron out there, Justin, and he's pretty damn good on the tractor. God, if we had an Olympic tractor team, he'd be in there. We wouldn't even have to change the colour of the vehicles. They're already colour coded for red and gold. He's not bad on the John Deere, is he? Justin Simpson. Just giving that lane a little bit of an equal up there, a bit of a square up. So we're still waiting to just see what the rest of them will be in those pro categories. Yes, I think we've got 005 still on the light. I think we've still got that. Wheelie so far, we've got a good one there. Burnout, we've got a good one there. I did have a message come through from a couple of people that were interested in whether they were going well as far as the burnouts are concerned, and I said, yeah, pretty good, but you know, one more wouldn't hurt, just in case we had time. We may not have time. We're all in full finals mode here. Obviously, every valuable minute that we've delayed here is helping the pro category finalists cool stuff down, button their stuff up, because they'll be finishing us up tonight. Of course, our trophies, big trophy presentation, we have it down, I think, on the same stage that we'll be using today. Normally we try and do that within the last 15 minutes after racing's finished. So I know we've got crew that then try and pack up and remonstrate and catch up with basically what we've had is, for some people, 5 days straight being here. Yeah, we do want to get our formalities underway and all of our awards out, our great winners and runners up in all of these categories. So we will be doing that, you would normally assume, once we officially get all the results through, the last 15 to 20 minutes after racing. Lucky enough, we're still only at, 7 o'clock on a Sunday night. Give us a results. A bit of a late night. We can get there. I will be sleeping well, I can tell you that. I can't feel my legs. Even though I've been sitting down for the last hour, if I get up now, I probably have to crawl to the door. Because I am burnt out. I know a lot of you people have been here in the trenches as well, loving every minute of it. That's why you've stayed. You gotta love it to stay like this. I know we've probably got a pretty decent workload too for some of you, but it's worth it. Hey, we don't do a Jambo every week. They're big events. They're a big thing of enormous magnitude. So when the days are here, you take the big days and you do them. It's like Woodstock. Didn't they play till Tuesday at Woodstock? Didn't they? 24 hours. Yeah, they basically played themselves into Monday. We're not going to quite have to do that. But life's for living, every moment of every day. So I'm glad that you folks have stayed for that, because it's not a huge inconvenience really for any of us, other than yes, if you've got stuff. Hopefully there's not too many people out there going, well, I've got those clothes I hung out this morning, I'm going to get them off. And why don't we get something to eat on the way home? And that's right, damn, I've got to get up early because I've got to do this and I've got to do that. Anyway, that's tomorrow. Go back to your lives tomorrow, citizens. I've but the rest of the day I'm going to give to trying to get this one
I'll just
finished.
get for like 8 hours.
Oh yeah, that's... Yeah, we've got a few people coming in with their intentions. That is a good cause, JP. It is a good cause. It was a good one. We've had our judges observe it all and we've taken it into consideration. We have taken it into consideration. And we will do a little bit more discussion probably here in the next few moments. Go Marky. All right, so it is Factory Extreme, it's Frank Tarabay and Colin Wilshire. Wow. Pro Turbo is going to be Eddie Harwack and Jason Payne, just like we thought. Oh, look at this. Tony Grigich and Peter Rahayem in Pro Compact, and Paul Merry and Stephen Smith, the two 481Xs in the final of Pro Mod. So there you go, folks. That's going to be all of our finals here tonight. That prep has been just about done. We're asking for all finalists of the lanes. All right. So I guess the grudgies might not be much that we can do with the rest of them anyway. That's all right. He had a good go at it. JP. We've just had other intensities and distances checked, and we've got something equivalent with more smoking intensity, even though that was a big one. That is a notable mention and might just get there on the toss of a coin. Who knows? We could sharpen up the light of the night. Yeah, 005 is a hell of a reaction time. However,
even though it might be another day in America.
We just don't know. We don't know. We've seen some big numbers in the finals before and have to scratch out whoever was in there and do it. So we've just got to make sure that we dot the I's, cross the T's with all of these finals. And of course we thank all of our great sponsors that have helped us with all the categories, all of our great presenting sponsors, Garrett Advancing Motions and Fuel Tech and Bullet and PRP and Oceania and McKern and Every Trade and EMAE, Speedflow, Bosch, Mainline and Castrol, Shannon's of course. Street Compact final coming up here now. Here we go, Street Compact, first one out. Street Compact. And here it is, Zach Anderson and Michael Osborne, the first final.
So we got Michael Osborne dialing in at a 10.15. Zach Anderson, the slower of the pair, with a 12.30. So he'll head out, Chris, and Michael Osborne will try and track him down in that Tuner Racing Hilux. Both of these cars have been consistent, and it's a pretty worthy final here, Chris. We've Mark and I have been calling these guys for the last 2 days. So Osborne, Zach gets out. I'm not too sure he can. He's on the brakes. Oh, too quick is Anderson. Too quick is Zach with a 12.29. It flies far too quick, mate. A 10.29 and a 10.15. Michael Osborne, you will be our winner here in Street Compact in the Tuner Racing Hilux. Well done, young bloke.
91,000's at the stripe and he couldn't slow it down. 12.29 and a 12.30. That reaction by Osborne was enough to just make him squeeze, and Zachary had the pucker, and guess what? 3,000 she missed by some.
You ready for this? Zach's first Jamboree. Gets the runner-up. Well done, mate. Well done.
There we go. Well, that's the first one. PRP Street Compact. We're now into J275, brought to us by Earth Moving. Things in there barreling. Wags lights them up. Alright, there we go. Which way do you want to go? Barra or 2J, wagon or sedan, Farrelly or Lansdowne. We are going all 6 banger bump city here for the J275 final. Mid 7 second potential both sides, 190 mile an hour side by side. I would love to see May the best man win out of you two. Danny Lansdowne or Steve Curran in EMAE. Thank you, Stu Walsh. J275.
How do you see it, Chris? Do you want to choose something or not, mate? You're not game?
I'm not game. I just want sanity to prevail here. I want both boys to find the beams, and I need a clean bump for Bay. Down at 745, Farrelly goes 788, 192, 198 for the wagon, nearly 200 out of the wagon. He's centered. Danny goes 043 off the button.
That is how you win.
Oh, absolutely.
That is impressive.
Just gone. Danny was ready. Gone.
Hesitation. Chris.
That was crazy.
No hesitation.
All right, Joe 315 final. The Benz against the EH. So no big burnout for Reese this one. They split the radiator. Yes, even though like, we're looking back, we're going to look back at the video review and have a look at the Reese did enough there in that run to get our attention. We'll definitely do it. We'll run there was some intensity that we saw. And the crowd reaction, the crowd reaction. Ethan Ball, heads up, J315, Turbo versus Blower. Who's going for the black belt? Who's going for Turbo? Alright,
He had to drive around Reese, did Guy Hall, a 738 to a 769. Well done there to Reese, but I tell you what, Guy Hall, he got it close and said, my but geez, until he pulled that back in. That was impressive.
that was a big run, both sides of the racetrack. 499 to 488 at half track, so the Megs was 0.11 quick at half track, and then brings it home 738 at 198.
198 mile an hour. That Mercedes was never designed to go that fast, but I tell you what, they most certainly can go that fast.
It's got to be the world's fastest Mercedes-Benz 280. It's got to be. 1960s Mercedes, real steel, just like that one. Alright, that's another final done. Let's get into Street 289, brought to us by Speed Flow. Now Chris Adams, CA18 powered Dado 1200, he's owned this car 20 plus years. Mohammed Salame, what can you say about the Hurstville Towing Boys? On point for a small tyre car. Can't take him, can't underestimate him though, Chris Adams. He can get there and do it.
Well, he's been super consistent, but I'll tell you what, Mohammed has really just brought his A game in that Hurstville Towing Mazda, in that mighty little RX-7. So the Jet Park Baskins has got a mountain to climb, and the mountain is in the shape of a 13V turbocharged RX-7.
Just hang on, mate. We're just a little bit of eyeball here. We're just seeing that there might be a little wisp or a streak of something that's just caught the attention. A little glisten. Looking for more. Again, the bombs come out. Again, it's normally coated in thinner, so wherever it picks up, it kind of picks it up real quick and evaporates it. So we are just giving a little bit of a wisp, a little bit of a check. And again, there we go. I think they've officials. Yeah. Well, hang on. Look. Yep. Duffy's in here. It's all good. Fine. And when Duffy mops the floor, he mops the floor almost until there's a hole in the floor.
He's fairly aggressive.
He is.
He's aggressive with the mop.
No, I won't let him do it. All right. So So here we go. Speed Flow Street 289, the baddest small tyre cars we've got on that 28.9. It's been a class we've had forever. It's always turns out to be an entertainer. Like, you know, honestly, one of the runs for me today, Carl Herbert, that sideways, like literally driving it sideways, like kicking that thing out and driving it sideways was very cool. Some of these things, when they spin them like that, you can still drive them a fair way. So he's got the nitrous on board, that very, very highly strung CA18 on board. It's a mid 8-second street car, however, Bowie's been mid 7s with this car.
Yeah, this car is really good on money, that car.
Even if they throw
the gear over there too.
Even if they throw in a percentage one here. Even if they throw in a percentage one. Yes. That's another one. Thank you for that one. Gary.
We have waited. That's Chris Adams.
Right now, 766 and the boys get the win. Street 289 Jambo win.
Pretty excited. Look at him. There is a lot of emotion. How good he sat down there on the line. That is a beautiful thing to see, Chris. It's to see the crew that has worked hard and has got the goods at the end of Sunday night. How good is that, mate? How good does it feel for them?
One thing about the Hurstville Time Boys, they have never backed away from a drag race. Like they come here, anywhere they go to race this car. They don't go to test it, they'll test to race, but they don't race to test.
Yeah, it's good to see all that emotion. I love it. We love a winner, but commiserations to Chris Adam, but you've had a great weekend, mate. That car has always been super consistent. Love to see it. We sure didn't miss falling at Jackson, but Marvin, you got the win in the Hurstville Atomic RX-7. Josh Moore, Robert Cady. See you at Rotary, just
Great final here, modified 10.5, great category again. We've got these great smaller tyre categories. This one anyway. Both North Queensland, so from Townsville, Josh Moore, from Mackay, Rob Cady.
So the battle of the North lads, how good is this? The Barra Ute, 30 big turbo RX2. Katie Moore. Oh look, the problem with Josh down there.
Problems here, the Barra just sitting there with the bonnet up. Barrett's here, sitting there with the bonnet up. That's not good, he can't even get it there under power. Right, there we go. Alright, let's yeah, well, there we go. That's a sign, that's a sign. There's a sign here, boys.
Yeah, something's obviously a miss.
Something's a bit off, but anyway, they're going to make the final here, Josh Moore. Rob Cady's gone into stage, Josh. Taking a win there. Rob Cady puts on the win light and wins modified 10.5. Josh Moore, oh so close. Cady goes in, takes the bomb. Here we are thinking, you know what, we've had all those gasp moments.
Yeah, and there it was.
Here we go. And
what is that about? Rob's just going to nudge through.
It never
cut a
stops.
red light, and Josh is going to be saying, "I've got a car that's not even running right, and I'm going to take it home." But he got the runner-up. How good was that, boys? I tell you what, you have to be there, Chris. Isn't that the way we talk about it? All weekend, Mark and I talk about you need to be there, and you need to be in that final because you never know what's going to happen, and that
nearly was a boil over for the ages, but well done to Rob. He got the win. He'll be taking that beautiful Big J home to
I'm having conniptions over here.
This is done. No, it's not. It's never done.
People say drag race is boring. All they do is go down the track, right? They go, well, they can't wait till they even stage the thing to start with. Like, look at this for a final in all motor. Now this is great because it is piston versus rotor.
That's a classic. That's a
RX-7 versus Beetle.
And that is good. We've got to love, because this is where Jamboree's origins come from, of course. And then he will be chasing down Ben Wilkinson in the RX-7 with an 1198. We are in all rotor. You'd think some of the quicker cars might have got there, Chris, but no. We got a couple of battlers here in the. Now, I don't want to be insulting you saying slower cars, but these guys are not the quicker in the field, and here they are, Ben and Nick in the final, and deservedly so.
They've got to race down here. Yep, it's not even 20. It's not even be a 20B on board this thing they're working on. It sounds like a 20B.
Done and won 11.55 on an 11.55. Nick Bence, take a bow in that Beetle. That is on the money. 12.03 on 11.98. You would think with a 0.78 that would get you a win any day of the week.
12 thousandths.
Nick Bence, 12 thousandths of a second.
12 10 thousandths. That's even more.
That's even more.
Yeah,
that is insane.
Yeah. Sorry, mate.
What a run.
0012.
Well done.
Is that 120 millionths of a second, million gazillionths of a second?
It's a lot.
And remember, that's a Beetle shifting gears and making it a thing of beauty. All right, the Euro class.
Haley Menz, Stuart Tweedale, 11.20 to a 13.90. Stuart Chase, Haley get out, Haley's out. 101 off, 401. Pull up the side, Haley says, here I'm coming through. Hold on to your hat. My golf is coming. And Stu will get the win. Haley's gone quicker than she has all weekend. 13.83 under a 13.90. But 11.41 and 11.20. Well done, Stuart. Jamboree. Well done.
Oh, here we go. Modified compact final. Modified compact final. Now this one, I'm torn here because I know both of these guys, and you know what? Nathan Peters, he's another guy like this. You turn up and you race and you race and you race, but you'll also take the car out with the BMW and cruise.
He's got to get the
dialed in for Ross, who'll be chasing down a street car smash show car, powered VC value. Well, Nathan Peters, he knows how to win a race, Nate. He knows how to cut a light. Saw that first round this morning.
Chris, Nathan Peters, in the car show.
Is that right? So
Shannon Shine, Shannon Shine, Nathan Jay. So will he be able to take out Ross? Will Nathan be able to take out Ross and get another J?
They both got off the boil. It's a race for the end. It looks like the RX3 maybe.
Ross gets the win in a roll-off.
In a roll. 13. How's this? 13.60 on an 8.58. Will take the win over Nathan Peters, who still hasn't
got there.
It's Paul Bellingham. But I hope it's all right because Nathan uses that thing every day of the week, mate. So
yeah, it's normally just like Normally Mr. Reliable, it's like a very gorgeous taxi, to be honest, with its power on board. But whatever's happened there, it's not normally in character, that. So unfortunately, the Valiant will only get a small J for a runner-up, but it's already got that one from the Show and Shine. And how about Ross Pugliafito?
It was a valiant effort from Peters anyway.
Absolutely, barra and all. He's done a really good job. A regal performance, you would have to say. So whatever the issue is with Nathan, hopefully we're whisking him away, and obviously a quick check on the track to make sure that if there was something breakage related, that there is no resultant liquids. And if the resultant liquids are not there, then we are going to continue on rolling these finals around. And again, the texts continue to keep on coming through. And that's right, we will fill out all the result sheets for presentations. We're going to make sure we do that before we leave the room, Mark, aren't we?
Yes, and Terry.
We're going to, and Terry, even though Terry just left the room. We will also have to turn the lights on so we can start reading reading all these sheets. We've just about got everything we need in every other category. We haven't seen anything better than 005 as yet, but mate, what would be a moment that you've seen today or yesterday that you just go, well, you've been around the sport a long time and you still see epic moments?
I really enjoyed that Suzuki Sierra in
yeah.
compact class.
Yeah.
Hanging in the front wheel, it's only running 11s, but the short wheelbase is just something you don't see every day. I think the boys that had a rotary in it.
Yes.
I really liked that. I enjoyed seeing that.
It's a little bit of I shouldn't say it's a little best kept secret, but it's been up in Araby for a while, that car, I believe. So it's actually kind of already a little bit famous up in
Dave Case, his name was. Yeah.
So that thing's already, got himself a few fans up north with that car, because the little Susie, you don't normally see them. So yeah, that's a big impact car and you know what? And it's finally time for cars like that to come out of where they are and line up at a Jambo, because it's just better the experience for everyone to see them. And I'm sure he had a fat time. He had a lot of people around that car all weekend as well. A lot of people still love that little Susie. As you know, mate, I've got one just like that. Sorry, 6 foot shorter than that one. It sits 3 inches off the ground, and one day, we'll come out with that thing at all later. And if he's there next year, I'm even talking to a gentleman down in Victoria that's got a 13B in one straight axle that he's street registering. So he's talking about doing a Jambo with his thing in the future. He sells the grill, which is the Angry Eyes grill. Have you seen the Sierras? It's got this grill that you can change in there that gives it the sort of frowning eyes.
Okay.
Yes, I bought one on Marketplace on Wednesday because someone tagged me in and said, oh, would you like one of these Angry Eyes Suzuki Sierra grills? And I contacted this guy, Matteo. Thank you, Matteo. I expect that grill tomorrow. But he sent me photos of his beautiful car, 13V turbo, still got the leaf springs in it, just that straight axle. Apparently Samurais in the States could have a straight sort of rear-wheel drive deal. So it doesn't sit super low, but he's going to register it as a street car. But he said, I want to run a Jambo one year. And I sold a grill to Casey, so he's got one of those grills in there already. So we might have 3 of the little things here next year, mate. We might have 3 of the little things. They're coming. They've only been in Puerto Rico for 20 years. And of course, guys tear up the hills in them and do all sorts of things. They're big in sand drags as well in Puerto Rico. So sand drag racing in Puerto Rico is huge. And those things in four-wheel drive form, you've got everything from, G16B GTI motors in them to Evo 4G63, 3RZs. They've got just about every boosted combo through a transfer case and running paddle tires over the 300 foot in dirt drags in Puerto Rico. So they are the national car of recreation, it seems. They have a big Samurai Fest over there as well, so literally 400 of those things all Puerto Rico'd out. The dream one day, mate, wouldn't it be good to sneak over there with one and just turn up with one and fit in, see if they recognise whether you're the Aussie or not.
You asked me the question, I'll shoot the question. What stood out for you this weekend?
Well, I'll tell you what, mate, Carabao display in the King Kong car, like just the reaction it gave the crowd when I snuck up there and watched one run there today, and just its poise, 0.9860 foot, like it did everything impressive. Left the line on time, the thing just behaved so well, and the collective gasp from the crowd and the reaction from seeing a 5 second past from that. Goes to show that we've got so many more people coming to these events that haven't even grasped what we do here. That blows their mind. And I love what I got a buzz today from and the weekend is actually just watching the fans react to the cars as they're coming through. Where they're actually talking to each other, they're pointing at the car, they're expressing themselves, their excitement. That's what got me to know that look, we might watch another million years of this, mate, and never get bored of it, but just to see raw enthusiasm for it still after all this time, just knows that we're on the right track. We'll keep doing this thing forever, mate. I'll keep going if you keep going. What about you, folks? You going to keep going if we all keep going? Good.
Georgie Wagner can do it until his late 80s. We'll be here for a while.
I want to see Georgie Wagner and Georgie Ray in the race now. I'm never going to see that. Come on, Georgie. He's not too late there back, but he might turn the twin turbo. What's this, J275? Next thing you know, Georgie's on a 2.5 out here, you know. That's how we would want Kudnik in the radio racing.
8 years old, still racing.
Yeah, 88. It's almost going to be the record for the oldest active drag racing. I know that we have a good friend in the States that I met when she came over, Amanda May and her husband Frank Aldridge. Got a grandpa, I think she calls him Paw Paw. I think he's 91 and he's got a Corvette, like a late model Corvette, and I think Paw Paw still runs at the track there. So we've got another I know in his 90s racing.
90s and drag racing.
Is that right? So some this guy maybe as well, the older fellas. Look, Pete's doing anything else. I'm not going to be on lawn bowls. If I could come in on a Wednesday and do a bit of drag racing with my, retirement village, I'll come. I think we need to build on. And what we need to talk about is like taking caravan is can we start designing retirement villages for petrol heads? Where kind of there's a house, there's your garage, there's your shed, but there's a drag strip right there. I'm living there. Drag,
that's an idea. That's
drag
an
strip,
idea.
drag papers. I've been there. Yeah. Roll in over there when you want to go for a run.
That's an idea.
Yeah, look, honestly, and it was interesting. I was talking to, of course, Andy Asos the other week and Jamie as well. I said, this is a drag strip. This is you can call it anything else. It's just, to me, treat it like a sport field. What happens out here? The sport of drag race. What happens out the footy field? The sport of football and rugby league. So we should use this place like a footy field. We should play footy every day on this track. We would somehow be able to organise in some way people to experience the sport on a daily basis. I think in high schools down grade 16 and up, why aren't we? We're in the States. Have that high school and college, college drag racing leagues and stuff like that. Like, honestly, every other sport in the world has programs to get people into its sport. And the same with that. So would you come out on a Wednesday night in a drag racing team like you would in touch football or indoor? No one's ever thought about that, but imagine racing as a team. Imagine footy on a team, being judged on everything from wins to reaction times, and then someone at the end of that, maybe a team pocketing $500 for their effort. Made it into that. And now that this venue is fully fresh, and that this track is ready to go, we've got to treat this thing like it's a footy field, and we've got to get the kids playing on it every day pretty much. That will be neat. I'll be a tour guide. I come here and work here and go, welcome everyone for Tuesday's lesson. Who wants to go drag racing today? Let's go. I put them all on the bus and
Drag racing church.
Go Bump City with a 4-seat bus. Get them into
This
it.
is our church.
Got to learn the lingo first. Another highlight for me, of course, is when our chaplain, Tim, put Bump City in the prayer. He told me, he goes, I think I'm going to try to fit Bump City into the prayer. I said, you go. And he put Bump City at the end. So I like the idea that we took Bump City to the pearly gates and back. So that's good. We need to, because life's too short. A big shout out for people that may have heard all out throughout the news. We lost a good friend of ours today, actually, too. Andrew Baumgartner and a friend of ours, Harry Haig. A horrible car accident last night down in Shepparton. And look, social media's been blowing up about it. I didn't want to do a bit of science for the family because I obviously need to talk to the family first, but I thought I'd just mention some prayers are going out to the Haig family. The community is absolutely shattered with the news of that last night, that two of our
by Pro Turbo. Pro Turbo is Eddie Howak and Jason Payne, just the way we thought was going to happen. Just the way these guys came out swinging qualifying yesterday, matching nearly each other to the third decimal. And so we, you know what, we looked at the rest of the field, we saw what was around, and we thought, maybe that's going to be the final, maybe the best bit with. You know what, these guys have been great competitors. These things are sorted. They are locked and loaded. We're 3.2 litres of RB30 in the skyline. I think we're very similar with 2J, Eddie Howak. So here's the final of Pro Turbo. We do get to go to that beautiful Sydney gig with a couple of bangers. Let's do it.
Jason Payne moving forward. Well, both drivers are in the lanes that they had in round 3 of racing.
Here they go, Payne for the win. A few North Queenslanders coming in. Bundy boy, bit of mail for the guys from Bundy.
And it's in. I think it would actually come down to the ultra who gets better reaction time.
Alright boys, here we go. Time. 252 with the ones today, 652 one twice today. Gates Payne on the line, 108 in the 60, half track 428 at 174. Did everything right. Finishes off with a billet J, 652 with a 220 mile an hour. While Jason Payne, something just went amiss. There was a pop or something. I remember something in the back did the same thing. So don't know what happened to the skyline. A worthy runner-up. Great final, gentlemen, but yeah, obviously everything has to click to be a dream run. They did it in qualifying yesterday, couldn't repeat it there.
Eddie, great pass from Eddie there, 041 on 3 as well. He was sharp on the he had the whole shot and took it all the way to the finish line for a win. Jason Payne, he was right beside him to the 60 foot. That's when he counted the issues. Was just touching on there. He was 110, 60 foot, a little bit down, but he's only 200 behind there. What a race there in Pro Turbo. Eddie Howak is your winner.
All right, we're whittling them down. We've got winners and runners up for J275, 315, Euro, Street 289, 105, all Street Compact and Modified Compact, but we still haven't got Compact, Factory 3 All Pro Mod. But right now, here is the final, and I didn't, well, again, remember, the last run, so Taylor was going to make it anyway. And you've got to be careful of getting apparition. There could be a curse. Maybe the curse has come. No, he started. Here comes the ghost.
event for the team there. Tony Griggins will be runner-up. Issues for the Makita Australia X8.
Yeah, well done. There we go. The first time ever entered in Pro Compact. Kid, 20, I think he said 22 years old, 23 years old. So he hasn't just dived in at age 18, he's cut his teeth, he's done an apprenticeship, he's now going to get a Bill of J for his efforts, and geez, a proud moment, big time for the pack team. They're running everywhere, there's a million packies everywhere down there at the moment. Mum's proud, congratulations to Karen, to Rocky, to all the league. You still got to get there at the end there, don't you, Mark? And they did. We could have a grudgie in here.
I think it might be.
You reckon we've stuck a grudgie in there, just give a bit of time before the final? All right.
I think so.
So look, just also, we've been keeping on the Workshop Challenge. Who ended up in front of the Workshop Challenge today? Promaz. So Promaz is our winner of the Workshop Challenge. We'll be rewarding, I think, them as part of our trophy presentation. But the Workshop Challenge. So the amount of vehicles in the competition, the amount of wins. Who's got there? All right, all this smoke's driving crazy. Here's another one. Hang on a sec. Sammy is ready for that track. Paul Berry and Steve Smith and Frank Tarabay and Cole Wilshire. So they decided to slide in one more grudge. Lee's ready. Sammy.
It might be a solo pass.
Solo. I thought Sammy would have just got to let it loose beside. Alright, not too long before we well done. He wants another clean one down that bottom 7 second zone. Somewhere down there, I think it's like 7:17 testing, which is a PB for the car.
These are going to be really difficult cars here, but it's definitely cooled down the track. The left minute here today. They've got a few finals left now.
This goes to prove it. Put their hands down to the crew as they go racing down in front there. Bit of Pete Graham, the first Pro Compact win of his career. See people watching.
Still got people watching.
Yeah, no, Mateo, the guy that grill off just said he's chatting.
Well, there you go.
Yeah, so the angry eyes Suzuki grill. I knew you wanted to shoot in, Mateo. I told you you should. And bring his little Sierra Chico. All right, Lee. Just wants to put it in the trial. Nice and warm. A couple of PBs. Sammy's here now. Sammy, you've got time. It's impeccable, son. Crew in the line, standing here. Okay, Lee. Here we go. Fire up. chew the clutch out of it a little bit. We saw plenty of sparks out from underneath. It also jumped up on the tyre pretty hard, and that attempt is gone. He gets a little gold star for having a crack at it though. He's going to get one more go. You know, the pure intention there was to PB it. But look, he's just about run it out with enthusiasm, and that'll be Sammy's effort for the weekend, but not out leaving with a 31 and a 37. So we're going for a quick run around here to make sure everything's A-OK. It did throw some sparks. Saw the sparks out from underneath it there, so a little bit of debris from the clutch being sparks flying out, but nothing that's caught our attention on the start line. That is all good. We are ready to proceed with a couple of pairings, finish off everything. We've still got Pro Mod and Fasher Extreme for all the trophies, I do believe, down on the Jambo stage. And normally we try and get that done in the next 15 to 20, but we can't leave until we do homework here, Mark. Give us a book, we fill in the gaps before we even dare walk out of the box here. I do hope Race Control does drop us down a couple of CompuLink wrap-ups. I'm going to take them as well, we're going to need them. It's going to consolidate what we've got written down here. Here comes the captain ready for the final. Whether or not we've got Frankie there pushing up behind, we haven't seen yet. I know we're pushing those things pretty hard. You need every minute between rounds to get everything cool and back under control, but the longer I see just the one car here, the more I think Mr. Tarabay may not be joining us. We did ask for all finalists of the lanes, aware that they would be in the final. Frank Tarabay and Cole Wilshire all worked out. Hold the phone, here it comes. We are going to have that final, folks. Here it is. The Factory Green final, 4-banger versus 6-banger. As we said, one of the top 5 quickest 4-bangers in the world. I think Cole's in at 4th. And it is 4-cylinder door slammer seat. A couple from Sweden last week were having a go. Our Canadian friends who are the world's quickest were having a little bit there as well. 384 to half track. So
yeah, that is quick.
So they're and I do believe the Brunette brothers, I do believe they've still got and using one of the only 10-speed goodies that's out there. So they tried a 7, I do believe there's a 10 around, and that they may be able to the 10-speed again. That's why 384 is a nice shot. That's a bit of preparation for them getting over to the United States from Canada to carve a few more imports before the end of the year. We've got all those big events like World Cup and everything I think to look forward to, and that's when the Brunette brothers come out of the ice pack shit near Napierville Raceway and take that eco-powered beast to the States. And they know who the hell Captain Colin Wilshire is. They know exactly who he is, as they've been what they were watching. Who was going to come in after them when the Brunettes became the first 5-second 4-cylinder car in the world. Colin has not left any stone unturned in his quest to get a 5-second 4-cylinder pass. The conditions might lend itself to be all there for him if he wants, if you want to be so bold as to try. And they're going to try one more time. Compound turbocharged Ford 63 turbocharged, the mastermind / King Kong and Cole. Here we go. Factory Extreme final, broad precision, turbo and engine. Let's go. Doesn't that come a long way to complete a little bit sick of the Americans. They've gone too far to everything. Yeah, let's go. Moving up. Go down under. How swoopy. What a reward. What a reward, folks. Look what we got here. These are world-class things. These are world-class things.
So it's all in the front half. Colin Wilshire, so talking about that second pass, I think they need this to put around 101 or quicker. Half track needs to be around 398 or quicker.
You almost got to give the captain the prize. He want to redistribute it even. Oh, geez, right at the end we just go, I'll call it our new smoking award, by the way.
It's in the top 5.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. He lit that thing up now. Geez, all is in readiness here. You know what, two gentlemen racing right here. I don't think we'll have any sort of mucking around here at all. I think we've got one guy with the clutch pedal, being Captain Cole. We've got Frank on the bump in, the automatic behind the time 2J. This will be a nice clean race here at home. And for all the marbles here at Factory Extreme today, been a fantastic day, folks. Fantastic weekend, fantastic 5 days for those that were here from Wednesday. Always people watching, thousands of people that were watching and enjoying the stream wherever you are around the world.
Yep. Here Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday and Sunday.
We'll be Dragway at the Bend in South Australia to re-send off Jambo 2024 with a bang. I can bet you some of these cars will be definitely going down. Where do you put Mark? Where do you put it? I don't know. I love both guys. I'm rooting for the bang. I'm rooting for the underdog. He's been a little bit quicker the last round or two. So let's just see how it all finishes here in Factory Extreme Final. Gentlemen. What a run! 977 in the 60 foot for Turbo. Half track 394, 189 mile an hour, 596 for the quarter, 246 mile an hour. Cole Wilshire 102 to the 60, half track 407, 180. Hey, the 4-banger was only 4 mile an hour behind 2J in half track, 617, 231 mile an hour for Captain. Great bunch of time slips for the guys this weekend and a great clean drag race. But Colin will look at the GoPro out of this and see Mr. Tarabay out on the Captain. Like, the man can race. We already said that before a million times. Both gentlemen, clean start, clean race. And yeah, Frankie just went 977 in the 60, all the way to the finish line, folks. That's the stuff that you deserve to see at the end of an event like this, because the quality doesn't drop off at all. The 3 rises to the top. One more to come. There's 481Xs both sides of the race. One more trip to Bump City before we wrap it all up and do trophy tonight. Who takes it?
I don't know, let the Mustang take it, please.
Who takes Pro Mod tonight? It's going to be a turbo.
I think it's going to be this lane here.
Will it be Stephen Smith?
That Mustang's had wheel tramp all
Now
weekend.
remember, Paul didn't quite stage properly last run, so
He got pushed in the water box as well.
a little noise about the 481X. So just got a little nice RPM sound to it. All right. So Paulie, 481X on board for the Nova as well.
Yeah, they do have easy. I think Paul does have easy. Might be bring the car into stage. Now we see Smith have issues staging this car over the weekend, so he has to be really bumping into stage.
All right, Paul's got the Nova 5, no burnout. So here's another little thing. We had a couple little ones got wounded in, haven't we? Just that little extra. What happens now in the next couple of inches of staging? Almost tasted to me. Right now he knows a cool head is needed.
All up to the drive now. The crew have walked away. Pro final.
There won't be much fun. I'll just go both ready to go, but I think Paul is going to bump the wounded soldier in. Here we go. Gets up 668, 234 mile an hour, and folks, what a way to finish it off here tonight. The Pro Mod final, the win there. Runner up for Paul Murray. Obviously an issue with the car not ready to perform in the final, either the turnaround or something they found. Sometimes if you can get the thing running, at least get it to the line and front for the final. Folks, if you are heading home, be safe. Thank you very much for all of your attention throughout the weekend. Some of you have been here for the day, some of you have been here for many days, but I'm sure glad that you all came out of your time. Be safe on the way home. Each other. And we'll go on, folks.
I can't wait to get a jump on.
Thank you, Terry Gale. Thank you, Russell Gregory. Thank you, Dayton Lane. Thank you, Willem. Thank you, Jamboree. Thank you to all of our sponsors. And thank you to all the fans. Keep coming back to Jambo. So, you know, you're going to go tell 100 of your friends today. But it looks like a lot of balls up. And we're going to continue again soon. Bye for now. Try shortly.
Okay, chat. Thanks for everybody for watching and subscribing today. And I'll catch up next one. Probably out here for the diesel assault on Friday night, next Friday. So I'll catch you all on this one. Thanks everybody.